Good evening and welcome to the third part of our tutorial series. I guess I don't have to call the name again, you can see it in the video title because it's a long name. Now today I was thinking we should add more variety on the nodes and we should implement 4 different kind of node lists. So I mean 2 different or 4 different kinds of note scales. At first I want to add the C major scale, and for that I will name a variable C major, and it's a list containing integers 60, 62, 64, 65, 5. After 65 we have 67, 69, 71 and 72. This should be the C major scale. Then as a second variant we want to add C minor, which has the following notes. I don't think I have to call every node now. One mark too much, so. And yeah, let me think. Now we add F minor. I guess it is minor, which contains 65, 67, 68, 70, 72, 73, 75, 77, and last but least we have the it was B major. I hope I spell it right. It's called major or mayor, I don't know. Maybe you can help me and write in the comments how I spell it. Or how, not how I spell it, how I pronounce it. 73, I will just type the numbers. 76, 78, 80, 82. You have, as you see there, if you look at the C major, there can be 2 steps or 1/2 step or 1 step, like it's in common notes. And here I have a little mistake. It's 78. So this should work. Now we want the program to decide which of the 4 scales we are using. There are different options. For example, you can have a list which contains the 4 scales. You can also, and that's the way I choose, you can also add a dictionary which we call scale dictionary. I wanted a shortcut scale dic, but that sounds a little bit wrong, so we stay to dictionary. So like I said, you can always have a list and you don't have to declare every variable. You can also write it like this. I have a string which I call C major, and as a key, and the value is as a list. But I think it is maybe you can save some lines of code for the cost of yeah, being much more confusing. Here I have the variables. I call them C major, C minor, F minor, B major, and it's I guess it's much easier to understand this way. Of course, you could comment everything. I choose it this way. You can choose it the way you want. It's always best for practice if you choose your own way and choose the way you think you are right for your own. That's how you practice it at its best, I guess. So, but we don't want this would really be unnecessary if we first declare the lists and then as a value we choose the same list but not the variable. So it's really easy what I'm doing, so I will just skip forward. Why? So I just skipped it. Why I choose a dictionary, for example, is because you have a string attached to the list, and if you have a string, for example, you can check if it's major or minor with a function, or you can check if it is CBF. So you have just a string attached to it, which you can alter and you can do stuff with it. That's a simple case. At the moment, I don't even know an exact example, but I guess there are a few situations where it could be helpful. But also the variant, if you where you're just using a list, could also be, yeah, will also have its pros and its cons. Now the program or the loop doesn't choose nodes out of one of the four lists. First, when we enter the loop, we want to decide the program by random which of the scales it will use. So now I accidentally jumped to the other script. I want to stay in this script for now. Later we will move the stuff to a separate script and import it like we import the make rhythm. So first we have to choose the program what kind of scale we have. So we type scale is equals scale dictionary point keys and random point choice is the function. And now we should have one of the strings if I didn't miss something. Now I jumped again. Yeah, I guess I found the problem. I have to make a list out of it. Yeah, now there isn't a warning anymore. So now we have scale, which is our scale, of course, and we have to recall this one because it's not a node. It's I just call it step for. I will maybe I will find a better name for it, but that we can move on. I will call it step, and the node we are using at the moment is random. No, it's not random. Random choice, or it is. Found a better idea. It's much easier. This is a little bit too complicated and a bad one. Now I fixed it. So the node we are adding should be a random choice out of scale, and the node should only be a new node. Yeah, it should only be a new node in 7 out of 10 cases. So if random.randint 0 to 9 is greater than 3. Oh, there are 4 cases. Want 3 cases from 0 to 2, that are 3 cases. He should choose a new node. I could also use this variant, but yeah, I like it this way much more. Now I'm thinking, why do I get a warning? Node can be undefined. Yeah, of course it can be undefined, because it is undefined if we are not reaching this condition. So the first node has to be declared. Okay, I'm wondering if it will work now. I will delete the old file. Delete anyway 1. And at least there's no exception. I'm very curious if it will work. And yeah, you may hear. It is just one node. Why it is one node? Let me look again. It doesn't work because I'm stupid. I'm totally stupid. Of course, node is oh, okay. So I get the problem. The problem is that node is the wrong argument. Here's the argument pitch, which should be in the node. Now I have kinda broke my tongue. The node, which is a random choice, should be this argument, and this argument should be step, because this argument decides how long the duration is, and this argument decides how which node we take. So again, okay, delete anyway, and create a new track. Second try. Okay, it's only one node. Let's see what I did wrong this time. Yeah, I forgot to add the bar here. The step, not the bar. Okay, third try. Let's do it again. There we go. Oh, there was a deep one. And because I typed only 2, because I missed the button on my keyboard, there's always a very deep note between the notes. And we know we got C minor. Kinda catchy now. Not good enough to be eligible for a soundtrack I would upload, but it gets better every video. This was the third part. In the next part, we will kind of take everything here and put it into a function as well. So we have a function which creates the song, not a script. For that, I wish you a great evening, great night, great day, whatever time it is, and see you next time.